There a clear tail ender at the 600-metre mark is Pokemon Pete, but Ms. Lecky is being nursed to the bend by Pike, and the odds-on pop in the opening race for the day will lead them up to the corner. Ms. Lecky a length and a half in front of Cognac, who's now being hustled along. Captain Sterling, the newcomer, down on the inside, then Heart of Heart. Ken 2 is further back. Let Me Live and Trusty Binds. He has to go to work now on Ms. Lecky. Cognac will not go away. In fact, it's got it, and Cognac races up, gets a half to three-quarters Ms. Lecky. The newcomer, Captain Sterling, is starting to run on strongly late. Cognac in front, however, holding Captain Sterling in the final stages, and it'll be Cognac. Cognac has just scrambled home, but a great effort to score, making it a winning hat-trick from Captain Sterling. Ms. Lecky, or the fast finishing, asked Lisa in a photo for third spot. Then came Trusty Binds in the middle, followed by Pokemon Pete. Heart of Heart, Ken 2 have finished further back, and tailing out to finish a well-beaten last is another of the debutantes in Let Me Live, and a late scratching there of Melrose Beach prior to the start. Well, you can do no more than win, and he keeps on doing it, Cognac. The Henny Hughes gelding has pulled out plenty there. He had to sit right on top of the pace set by Ms. Lecky, who was controlling matters, but he was the first to grab her, and he put pay to it comfortably. Captain Sterling, the written tycoon colt, was coming home doggedly, but not fast enough for this gritty little sprinter, Cognac, who's becoming a bit of a find for the Paul Jordan stable and connections. He's now had the 5 starts for 3 wins, undefeated in this preparation. All of the form around Cognac has been exceptional of late, and it continues to hold this afternoon. Drew awkwardly and did it the tradesman's way. Won Cognac first by Henny Hughes out of Scottish Storm, a daughter of the ill-fated but great WA sire Metal Storm, owned by Harvey Crossman and the Lima Syndicate, Dallas Hogan, T. Morley and Laura Oakley, and pays $5.80 and $1.60. Number 5, second, Captain Sterling, a written tycoon, Shemaine colt for the Mount Hellowell stud. Craig Thompson, S. Thompson, B.J. Cohen, H&S Thompson and B. Chang, ridden by Daniel Stake for Lindsay Smith. And number 11 has snatched third on the outside. The favourite missing the placings, Ms. Lecky. Ask Lisa, a strong debut by the Pitlico filly. She's come from second last. She's out of Test the Vintage by Testarossa, owned and trained by Bob McPherson and ridden by Randy Tan. $5.80, $1.60 for Cognac. Captain Sterling $1.70, and Ask Lisa $7 even. So the favourite, Ms. Lecky, has dipped out of a placing altogether after leading them for the best part of 800 metres there. She was the first of them out. She controlled the race. Cognac, though, put pay to her, and she could do no more than battle on into 4th place. Ken 2 was back there, a well-beaten 5th. So it's jumped about $5.50 on the official WA prices. Cognac, $4.80 Captain Sterling, and $101 Ask Lisa as they jumped. And we'll get the deductions there pretty shortly as well, with that scratching of Melrose Beach. Race 2, the sign-on handicap for 3-year-olds, the next at 1:13, and there are no scratchings, but Jazindi will be ridden by M. Ortier. That's number 8 Jazindi, M. Ortier, in the next of the day. Margins are a short neck by a length and a half, and the time is 1:01 flat. 1:01, the time for race 1 of the day. Let's head downstairs and most certainly undercover to Adam after the victory. And there's nothing wrong with this horse's form, and he again proved too good today.
Yeah, I think you summarised it perfectly, Darren, when you said all this horse can do is keep winning, and Paul, that's exactly what he keeps doing.
Yeah, more of it.
Exactly right. The form line's holding up as well. We saw him beat Salubrious last start. That horse has won a couple winning on Wednesday as well. So he's certainly the form to follow.
Yeah, no, the form sort of held up. You know, like Ms. Lecky came from a good form race the other day, and then this race got stronger after Wednesday.
You and Craig have been really honest about just the way this horse has sort of matured and some of the issues as well. Craig mentioned going out last start. He knew with how calm this galloper was that he thought he was a massive chance. And again today, he just looked to see a lot more relaxed.
Yeah, no, he was a lot more relaxed. He was really relaxed in running. Actually, at the 600, I'm thinking, oh, he's off the bit. And the leader was just bolting. But, you know, he knuckled the end of the job. So he most probably would need further, you know, so 1,200 metres or so.
Has he surprised you a little bit?
Well, I did pay good money for it. We paid 40 grand for him, and his mother did win the Magic Millions. So we've always thought he could run a bit.
How many runs do you think you'll get this prep?
I don't know. If they keep paying the money, we'll keep going around as many times as you. No, within reason. We'll every time he races, we'll see how he pulls up and we'll go again.
Well, we look forward to seeing him go out there again. As we said, the form lines are holding up. Paul, congratulations.
Yeah, more of it. Thank you.
There's Paul Jordan, winning trainer. We'll grab at Craig Stables. He's wet and it's cold out here as well, but when you ride the winners, you don't mind too much. As I said, he mentioned last start that this horse was a lot more relaxed when it was behind the barriers and it raced well, so we'll see his thoughts now as well. Craig, as I said, you mentioned last start that he was relaxed out there and it gave you confidence. What was he like today? Because he looked even more calmer.
Yeah, he was great. You know, I can't believe he wasn't favourite. You know, I listened to the form today. No one's picked him, and I just thought he got better, and he's done nothing but been impressive.
So with that, I mean, you would have looked at the form lines, and Ms. Leckie, very impressive, but that's how high you have an opinion of this guy?
Oh, for sure. You know, and that horse went out hard today, and Daniel had to sit on me on his one, and I thought that was the most impressive one, and it would have the last kick at him, but he's tough, and, you know, the leader went really hard, left me there vulnerable late. So, yeah, no, he's tough.
And I guess to run out a really strong 1,000 metres in these type of conditions, now an 11 and a 1,200 metres, looks ideal.
It does. It was fairly windy in the barriers there. One played up, but he's getting better with, you know, a little bit of maturity, and we're getting him led to the barriers now to keep him calm, and these things are working out well.
Well done, mate. Congratulations.
No, thanks a lot, Adam.
There's Craig Staples, winning jockey Cognac, taking out race number 1, the Amelia Park Beef Plate over the 1,000 metres.